Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
I loaded the wrong goddamn fucking intro. Sorry. So we're here with Chris from Nightmare Empire, not Max from Eve to Adam.
You want me to punch him for you?
Just once.
That's the first time I've ever done that.
Well, look, it's a first for all kinds of shit tonight.
See what happens when I leave my studio?
Get you all discombobulated.
Yeah, I'm all fucked up. Goddamn. So what's going on, man? How you doing tonight?
I'm all right. A little tired, but happy to be here.
All right. So give us a little background on. I'm sure there's a lot of people there that do not know who Nightmare Empire is. So
They should
give everybody a little background where you guys are from, how you started. Some of that groundwork shit.
All right. So we started back in 2019. I believe the singer and guitar player were writing tracks like 2018, 2017 before they even got a drummer or a bass player and a second guitar player.
Yeah.
We're based out of Cleveland, Ohio. We make the heavy metal music. We all have a huge passion for it. Basically the band came together. It was kind of slow because 2019, we had almost all the pieces besides a bass player. Then of course COVID hit, and COVID was devastating. Right. There was 3-4 months where we didn't get together. We couldn't do anything. I got sick. I don't know about the other guys. I can't remember. But it was pretty tough. But, we fought through it, and then as soon as stuff started to calm down, or we'd call each other and be like, hey, how you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? Right. We get together and we jam, we just press through it. And, after the COVID thing came down, we finished writing the album, we hit the studio, we played our first show. And, now we're here. And this train just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. We play 2-3 shows a month. We're writing our sophomore record. It's a lot of fun. Crowd's been great. And, I think, for me personally, I don't see us slowing down anytime soon.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, that's always good. So what's the metal scene like in Cleveland?
Man, all right. So Jags and Mojo, I will tell you this: if you ever get a chance to come up to Cleveland, take a look. I take a look at some of the local venues. Take a look at who's playing. anybody who's playing from us, Convey the Signs, Assault, Aletheia, my homeboys in Wrath Icon, Radiatrix, Lower 13, Pagan Impaler. I mean, this scene is so strong. It's the strongest I've seen it in 15 years. I've been playing in the scene now for, God, I'm 36. Actually, you know what? Since I was 19, so 17 years. And this is the best it's ever been. The unity is there. The musicianship is there. Bands support each other. The fans support each other. I see people at shows I don't even know. I see bands, they show up without, saying, and it's so fucking cool. I'm so happy to be part of this.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been in that area. And I think the last time I was in that area, I mean, I know some of the guys from Mushroom Head. So I've been up there to see some of the infamous hometown Mushroom Head shows that go on. I've been to 2 of those, and it seemed like Cleveland had a really good fucking metal scene, unlike where I'm from, where it's completely fucking zitch. 0, nothing. You wanna go anywhere? We go to Jacksonville. Like, I go to Jacksonville because it's only 2.5 hours away. So when there's metal and shit, I head to Jacksonville because we don't have a fucking thing, and no places will play us.
Rude.
No, I mean, South Carolina's got Spartanburg, which everybody knows, the infamous Ground Zero. Yeah. It's a pretty infamous metal club that about every metal band in the world has played there. Stuff like, places like Machine Shop, and there's infamous bars everywhere. But yeah, I always like to ask people how their metal scene is in those towns, because there's like big cities tend to be all right, but when you get to like these little outskirt towns, it's not a damn thing.
For sure. No, yeah, I get that. The scene is, I'm never disappointed when I go support somebody or just go see a band I never heard of.
Well, yeah.
And it's just, everybody's so freaking cool. Like you just walk up, talk to them. It's like you feel like you've known each other for your whole life. It's really cool. I like it a lot.
Right. Yeah. So do you guys have any plans moving forward as to actually touring and getting out of the Cleveland scene and moving on?
Yeah. So we're in the works of trying to get some shows up in New York, either Buffalo, Rochester, play with a band. The homies out in Displacer, those guys rock, up in Michigan. We know a band called Tyrant, go out to Battle Creek or Detroit or whatever. We have been talking about setting up a tour, week and a half, 2-week tour, just go out and do it, maybe even longer than that, that's the plan. I mean, probably next year it's probably going to happen, because you get a couple of bands together, you talk about it, everybody throws in, and all you got to do is just call some places, call some bands, and say, hey, we want to come through on this date, and it's either a yay or a nay,
Right. So if you had a chance to tour with any 3 bands, doesn't even matter genre. Let's fucking make it real interesting. Don't even matter what genre it is. Any 3 bands, who would it be?
Can the bands not exist?
Yeah, they cannot exist. That's fine.
Okay. Pantera.
Okay.
I would love to do Pantera. Metallica. And that's a tough one. Oh, I'd probably have to say Judas Priest. Those are the 3 bands that really got me, into metal. Saw Metallica in '91 when I was 4 years old on the TV with the Unforgiven video. I'm just like, yeah, so.
Right. See, for me, it was Motorhead.
Motorhead jam.
Yeah, it was Motorhead. That's literally, I told you the story. That's exactly why I wanted to play bass.
Yeah.
It was because of fucking Lemmy. Like, the first time I seen Ace of Spades, I lost my shit. And my grandfather took me to the store. I was like 5, 6 years old. And he's like, I told him, I was like, I want to play an instrument. He's like, all right, well, you do what you're supposed to do this year. I'll take you to get you one. So we go to the thing, and I point up the bass. I said, I want that. I want to play that. And he was like, really? You want to be a bass player? I'm like,
Yeah.
and it's so bad, the stigma. Nobody gives a fuck about the goddamn bass player. And I was like,
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
I want that. That's what I want to play. I want to be like Lemmy. I don't want to sing, but I want to play the bass. So,
That's
but
awesome.
everybody's got that shit. So I guess that was kind of your defining moment when you decide you want to be a musician was Metallica.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you were a big MTV kid like all the fucking rest of us that are like 35 plus.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
I really, really miss Headbangers Ball.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that in the band. Like how it's just like, you guys remember, the ball, they're like, yeah, and it's just like, MTV gets rid of all the good stuff. It's all drama television now. It's not even music television.
I don't even
Yeah.
watch
Well,
it.
see, that's kind of what we want to do here at Hellfire is bring back that MTV shit. Now, if we could just get around playing music videos without fucking getting in trouble. Thanks, fucking Facebook, for being a dick. Well, actually, we could get away with playing stuff like that. It's before, if you sign a record label, we're fucked. But before they sign a record deal, if it's their shit,
You should be able
we
to.
can play it. Yeah, if it's their
If I
shit.
have a music video, play it. Go for it.
All right, cool. Y'all do music videos. Send it to me because I'll fucking play that shit.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Next one. Do you drink? Drinkers? Y'all drink?
Sometimes. Depends.
All right. Favorite beer, favorite liquor.
Favorite beer is Corona Extra with a lime.
Okay.
Yeah, we gonna be boys. We gonna be friends.
Oh yeah. And then favorite liquor? Ooh.
Yeah.
Man. So so I love Crown Royal.
Okay.
Crown Royal. But I had Crown Royal Blackberry from my dude Joe Bardo in Voices of the Damned. He's like, you got to try Crown Blackberry. You ever have it? I'm like, no. And so I take it and I slam it back and I held it in my mouth for a second and it was the smoothest, best thing I ever had.
Sounds good though.
See,
If you get a chance, if you see it at the liquor store, because it's kind of limited now. If you see it,
Grab it.
if you see a $60 price tag, just look the other way, buy it, swipe the card, you'll thank me.
Just go.
well,
Got
now I kind of feel bad.
it.
the reason- The reason why is because the last time I was at my parents' house, which is before I came here, like that Sunday or whatever that we went
Yeah.
out to the beach,
You didn't drink any?
they have that fucking Crown Royal. They have that fucking blackberry shit or blueberry, whatever it was.
And you didn't do it.
No, because I've tried the Crown Royal Peach.
Yeah.
It's good mixed with stuff, but to drink it on its own, it's too goddamn sweet.
Yeah.
Like I don't like shit that's like overwhelmingly like artificial flavors and like super sweet. I don't like it. Like that's not my thing. And then I've tried now the Crown Apple is okay, but it's really fucking good in ginger ale.
Ginger ale, I'll give you
Like
that.
Crown Apple, ginger ale on ice, boom. I'm more of a straight guy. Like I like bourbon. I'm a big fucking bourbon. Yes, I'm straight that way too. Thank you. She is not. I am. That's why we'll hardly ever get censored because we have a gay chick on here.
That's right. Because I'm gay. Huh?
It is. Well, it is. So we, I've done like the apple on there, but it's okay. But I'm a bourbon guy. I like my bourbon.
That apple
What's your
stuff.
favorite bourbon?
Ooh,
Oh,
shit!
see.
I'm gonna have to go. Like if I got the extra cash to spend, it's definitely gonna be Elijah Craig.
Okay.
Now, if it's like a kind of a shitty week, we're gonna go with the Jim Beam Devil's Cut.
Okay.
Love Jim
Because
Beam.
Yeah, I mean it's good for
Yeah,
fucking
still
like
good.
$30. I've had bourbons that were like I spent like $100 on that Jim Beam was better.
Well, shoot.
I'm just saying,
Is what it is.
like it's not all about the fucking price tag and liquor.
True.
I learned that shit whenever I got into home distilling and shit for a long time and making my own beer and mead and wine.
Yeah.
It's all in the fucking process. You could put a name on it, a label on it. You can make it however you want. It could be $250 just because the goddamn name. but that don't mean it's going to be fucking good when you drink it.
Thanks.
You know, I got a quick one for you. I had to do some work in West Virginia, and the CEO of the company, I had to stay late, couldn't find a hotel room. The CEO was like, "Hey, I got a couch." I said, "All right, fine."
Right.
Comes out, comes downstairs. He's got this big old mason jar. Sits it down. He's like, "Have a sip." And I'm like, "What is it?" He's like, "You'll thank me." I take a swig of it. It was strawberry shine. It was the best. It wasn't too sweet. It was perfect. I was fucked up. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with it, man.
I can't.
I do like shine. A good shine is really good.
I
It was
live.
that West Virginia shine, as he called it, and it was
Virginia.
best price tag.
I mean,
a Jenny on fire.
I live.
I know that was a good one.
That was good.
I live in like moonshine country, like Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, Florida. I mean, that's all like deep South, like fucking backwoods distilling and shit.
Why does it
And-
always have to be in the backwoods?
Because it always is for some fucking reason.
Why can't you just make it in the front so you don't have to walk so far?
I don't know. For some reason, every time I made fucking moonshine, I felt the need to wear overalls and a straw hat. I don't
Did you
know
take
why.
your little banjo?
Oh, okay.
Okay, take your hum off.
But like, shine just. I'm scared of that shit. I've had a few drinks of like I like apple shine. I love apple shine,
That is a good one.
but like I'm scared of it. I'm like,
Well,
I'll take a little sip.
You're
I'm
not supposed to
done.
drink the whole damn bottle.
You know how some people are.
I do know how some people are.
Some people just like to have a good time. That's what that's about.
Some people forget they're having a good time.
That right there, ma'am, is exactly
Ding!
fucking truth. Holy shit. All right. So if you could play any major festival,
Ooh.
which one would it be? And there's a lot of huge heavy metal festivals.
Wacken open air.
God damn, that's 3 in a row.
You guys best friends now?
No, I'm just saying that's 3 in a row. Our last 2 guests before him said the same shit.
Yep.
The same shit.
Must be.
Yeah, number one would be Wacken, Hellfest. There's one in Columbus. Incarceration is another one.
I've been to Incarceration. I've been there twice.
Yeah. That's I'll tell you this. My dream is to play in front of at least 10,000 to 15,000 people. I'd die happy.
Okay.
See, mine would always either be just because it holds a certain place in my heart is Welcome to Rockville. Just because, like, I don't.
okay.
It's
All
yeah. I'm from Jacksonville originally, and it was there, and now it's not in Jacksonville anymore, which breaks my fucking heart. But like, yeah, that's like it was a hometown show. But other than that, mine would be the Download Festival.
Oh yeah.
Either that or Grass Pop Metal Festival.
Grass
Pop or Download
All right.
would definitely be the two. Because Download's just fucking amazing.
Ooh, I like
What's
that
one place you wouldn't play? That was a good
play.
That was a good one.
In the parking lot.
Coachella. I would
Same.
never play Coachella.
Oh, I'm you know what? Fuck that. I'd do it.
I did too.
I'd do it. I'd go out there.
We would scare everybody away.
That's the whole point. I would go out there and be just as fucking bizarre and weird and fucking like controversial as humanly possible.
So you're getting drunk.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So you're getting drunk.
I mean, you're talking about a festival that plays like nothing but like Miley Cyrus and shit.
Oh, I got lots of stuff to say about all that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, we should go.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, let's fuck this
I
shit
would
up.
never swing on a ball. That is for damn sure.
I mean, he likes a lot of balls.
Well, apparently, she likes both.
Oh, she does.
Maybe that's why she comes in like a wrecking ball.
That's probably very fucking true. Very fucking true.
Smash.
All right. So if you could tour with 3 upcoming artists, like they're big, but newer,
Ooh.
Who would it be?
New? Oh
Yeah.
man. All
Like
that comes
within,
to mind
like,
is
5 years new.
5 years new.
5 year, different.
Well,
I mean, all that pops into my head are some of the bands that I know, that have been around here.
yeah.
But like up and coming that are big. One would be Letharo. They are awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Hellion Prime. And man, that's a tough one. I'll say the revitalized Slipknot with their new drummer, Eloy Casagrande. They're like old school Slipknot again. It's like, I know that doesn't make any sense, but that's what I would do.
I like their look because it is old school. The last album that I heard of theirs, I did not like it.
I hated it. I'm sorry, guys.
Thank you. I fucking hated it. I thought it was terrible. Like,
Uh-huh.
I was just like listening to it and I'm like, this sucks. This sucks. This is shit. This shit. All right, this whole goddamn album is shit. What the fuck?
No, but if I was to say though, the last band, they've been around for longer than 5 years, but my homeboys in Wrath Icon, I would love to go on a tour with those guys. I mean, it would just be utter debauchery.
So, another question I always like to ask: what is literally right now your top 5 new metal songs that you're listening to?
New?
Mm-hmm.
Like NU metal or just new? NEW?
New, like NEW. New.
All right. I mean, do they have to be brand new or could it be from like the last?
I mean, no, just new songs. It could be an old band, just new.
Okay. So Judas Priest's Firepower record, the song "No Surrender," give it a listen. It's holy shit.
I the other day for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like whenever I'm at home working, I'll just tell my Alexa to put it on, just put on the whatever new metal is there. And it was like the first song that came on. I was like, oh shit. All right, Rob. I hear you.
Dude,
I hear you.
Dude was 67 years old when he did that, and he sounds better than almost anybody out there still. It's crazy. Let's see here. Another song. I would probably have to say, ooh, there's so many. Probably The Forest Witch by Olathe. That song's really good.
Okay.
And then Wrath Icon song, Wrath Icon.
Okay. See, I mean, because we've got a radio station, I sit here and listen to shit constantly 24/7, staying up on it. And I listen to multiple subgenres of metal. To me, metal's metal. Doesn't matter.
That's how I feel.
I don't give a shit if you're throwing goddamn EDM into it, which, by the way, I fucking love Eskimo Callboy, and everybody can kiss my ass right now. Because I love that goddamn band. I don't fucking care.
That's awesome.
I've been listening to a lot of Eskimo Callboy and fucking Wind Waker. I fucking love their shit. Their new stuff has been awesome. One of my favorite bands out there, the Ghost Inside. Plotting You has got some really fucking good shit that's out there right now. I heard Slipknot's writing new shit. Please don't fucking let me down. You've let me down the last 2 albums. Please, for the fucking sake of the metal gods, please do something.
I'm excited for it just because the drummer is Eloy Casagrande from ex Sepultura. He's Joey Jordison-esque.
Yeah.
Their guy Jay Weinberg was great, but he wasn't a Slipknot guy. He didn't have that.
I was shocked when they let go of Jay Weinberg. I was like, what? What just happened?
I was there with you. I was shocked too. I'm like, It's like, okay, all right. Like, I see why though they let him go.
Yeah.
Yes, Joey. That's right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. When they actually really, to be honest, when they let Joey go, I really stopped listening.
Yeah.
Man, they did him dirty.
I really didn't listen that much. I mean, I think I've tried the albums out, and I think really the last album of Slipknot I liked was probably the first one that they had with Jay Weinberg, which I cannot remember the name of that goddamn album now. You would have asked me 15 minutes ago, and I would have been able to fucking tell you. Now I can't.
No. Shit, I hate when that
It was the one that had like The Devil and I and shit like that on there. That was a really fucking good album. I loved that album. Everything after that, I have not fucking liked.
No.
No.
Have you checked out any of his side projects like Murder Dolls or Vimic?
Murder Dolls, I know. Actually, one of my old bands opened for Murder Dolls.
Yeah.
Yep. I've opened for Murder Dolls. That was way back in the day, but Joey was not in Murder Dolls when we opened for them.
Oh, yeah. The song Dead in Hollywood was the first one I heard. I was like, man, that song is great.
Vimic was good. I really actually enjoyed Vimic a lot. I am very sad that did not, fucking rest in peace, Joey.
Yeah.
Didn't fucking go further, because that band probably would be fucking gigantic right about now.
Probably.
I mean, they were already gaining a hell of a lot of fucking steam. All right, so what is y'all's main goal as far as like a band? Do you have the want to like take this to the thing, or are you guys to the point of you're like, you know what, we're married, we got kids, we're just gonna ride it, see kind of where it goes, but we don't, because there's bands out there that we're like, hey, we're just fine playing locally, like we've got like 5 kids and fucking good jobs, and we don't want to do the big rock star thing, or do y'all wanting to take it to the fucking ceiling?
I mean, man, that's a good question. You're the first one to really ask me that. I mean, dude, get your pull. Shit. I mean, if somebody wants to say, hey, you guys want to go, like, we make it work. We're all of us are married, the goal of this, the goal just for any musician, is like, it's a passion of ours, right? We want to have fun. We want to make some kick-ass music. We want to have a kick-ass time. And, we want to put on a fucking good show for you. If it's in front of one person or 1 million people, that's what we want to do. We get asked to go on a tour, it's yay or nay. We'd love to, that's dreams of ours, we want to fulfill. We all said one day, we all want to die with memories, no dreams, right? That's the goal here. So if we can, we can. If we can't, hey, it is what it is, right?
Right.
If we were all 22, 23 years old, shit. Fuck, let's we're gonna try, but some of us, I'm in my mid-30s, singer is in his 50s, and then one guitar player is in his 50s, but who knows what the future holds. If a deal comes along or something like that, that's we can't pass up, let's do it.
Right.
You never know.
So on that, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back. So that was some of our sponsors. If you like to travel, you want to hook up on some travel shit,
Do
Southern
it.
Oasis Travel, they got you.
They do.
Cruises, all inclusive. Hit them up.
They rock.
Hellfire Radio is starting. We are coming back. Yes, we had to go down for a little bit, but we are coming back in full. So little bands, big bands, it don't fucking matter. Send your MP3s to hellfireentertainmentmedia@gmail.com and we
Do
will
it.
get those in rotation. And then bands, you need help, you need tour bus rental, you need management, 434 Management. You can hit them up on 434 Management on Facebook.
Yes.
So let's get into the next question,
What is
which
it?
we like food.
Ooh, I love food.
We love food. What
Definitely.
is the worst bar food you've
Ew.
ever had playing?
Worst bar food I ever had playing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody that I don't care if you're local or national or regional, you've been somewhere and played somewhere where the food was so goddamn bad that it just fucked your shit up.
I can't say. I'm not going to say the name of the venue, but the pizza was like cardboard, tasteless. I like bit into it. And I went. Oh, God. It was bad, man. That was probably the worst. And the onion rings were just burnt to shit. You know.
Ooh, have you ever had the like squeaky onion rings?
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about? Like you bite into it and it's all like,
Oh
ah.
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
some-
Yeah. They're fucking- every time.
like a dog toy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like chew. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
yeah. I've had that before. It's gross.
been there,
I
done
was never
that.
dumb enough to do the sushi though. I'm not hard on that one.
Look.
You did it,
I
didn't you?
No, the fuck I did not,
You better
because that
not.
is one of my pet peeves.
The dumbest thing to do.
If you're in a band,
Don't do it.
okay, we all like sushi. Most of us like sushi.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
favorite food.
You don't ever
Never.
eat sushi from a goddamn grocery store, or even worse, a fucking convenience store. You never eat gas station sushi
Wait a minute.
ever.
Wait a minute.
You know what? I've heard your complaint about this, and I know where you're going.
No,
with
you
it.
don't know where I'm going
You're going.
with this.
You're doing your little HGB TV, whatever the fuck. it's
HEB
called.
because it's good. I'm gonna go fucking get some, and your ass gonna eat some. You're gonna get it tomorrow.
Oh, are we?
I'm gonna fucking do something because you
Alright.
don't believe me. It's
Fine, I
good.
don't
They make
believe you.
everything fresh right there, that minute, at that time. We're in Texas. That's what we do. You go into our grocery store and you got
Now,
sushi
if you're
making, you
telling
got
me-
chicken making, you got the
If
whole
you're
fucking
telling me
barbecue
you're gonna
going
bring
on.
me either tacos or barbecue, I would believe you. Sushi.
I was in Dallas, Texas, and my mom lived in Dallas, Texas at the time. And she goes, "All right, we're not even going home. We're not even doing that. We're stop." I can't even remember the name of the barbecue place, but it was the best fucking barbecue I've ever had in my entire life. It was like this podunk steel, like whatever. I don't even know, like shack. And this guy comes out. He's got cornbread, pork, beef, that's collard green. Like it was the best shit I've ever had. The mac and cheese. I don't know what happens in Texas with the mac and cheese, but keep doing that shit. It's good.
You just do a lot of fresh stuff, to be honest with you. I mean, they'll even do like the crawfish boils. They'll be outside on their sidewalks and doing it right there. So I wouldn't exactly say all grocery stores are too bad, but I fuck no on the gas station. Mm-mm.
I got a story. So we were. I'm not gonna say who it is. Not gonna say who it was, but we were on tour. Me as Scoops, and then somebody else.
Yeah.
And a few other people. And we were at this convention, and I think it was in Tampa. And I go up there, and it was one of the tattoo conventions. And they had a lot of celebrities there at a tattoo convention, which was
Sweet.
really strange, but it was kind of cool. It was cool the way they had it
Celebrities
set
get
up.
tattoos too.
Like they had the guy from Orange County Chopper, the fucking older
Yeah.
guy, the
on the chops.
yeah, he was there, and fucking a bunch of other people. Anyways, I go over there, and I'm sitting there, and I'm actually getting tattooed, and I'm live, and I'm dressed as the clown, getting tattooed, and I've got it going live, and I know the tattoo artist that's working on me, we're actually friends and had been on tour together. Well, all of a sudden you hear from the other one behind us. And I recognize the voice, but I won't get into that 'cause it's an embarrassing story for them. And they're sitting there about to get fucking tattooed. And all I hear them say is, yeah, it's been really cool, but, we tried to go out to eat this morning and we couldn't really find anybody close. So we went by. She's like, I was just really feeling sushi. And I'm like, no, you didn't. And she's like, yeah, it was this gas station. It looks so fucking good. And I'm like, oh my God, she's going to vomit.
Anytime projectile.
And it wasn't fucking 2 minutes. This bitch, I ain't kidding you. I'm looking down, and you see underneath the curtain just shit go hit herself.
I'm about to say, is it shit?
Oh, it was shit. It was shit.
Well,
not vomit.
did she have
shit.
pants on?
No, fucking like a skirt on, and she shit. And you can see, you can hear it fucking hit the ground and spread everywhere.
That shit bounces back.
That's gnarly.
Oh, it was one of the nastiest things. And I've seen a lot of shit.
Literally.
Literally.
Wonder now.
And that was bad. I mean, as soon as she was like, I ate gas station sushi, I'm like,
No.
oh, shit.
Oh, literally.
It's either coming out of one hole, the other hole, or it's coming out of both.
Or both.
Probably both.
I was like,
both at once. Oh man, just like Randy Marsh in South Park.
all right, so what
Right?
venue? Because this is going to be good, so we can say this. What venue has the best food that you've had?
Best food I've had. Foundry Concert Club in Lakewood. It has best burgers, best fries, best everything. It's whenever I play there, I order food.
Okay.
Projectile shitting.
You're a burger guy? Is that
Yeah, I like a good burger.
So do I. There's not very many people that I run into that are like, yeah, I want some kick-ass hamburgers.
Oh yeah.
Best burger I ever had. And if you ever go on tour and y'all play in Omaha, Nebraska. Now, I hate Nebraska with a goddamn extreme prejudice. I hate it. I would rather fucking make that goddamn state a glass castle than ever step foot in it again. But in Bellevue, Nebraska, which is right outside of Omaha, there's this place called Sicky's Garage. And they're like gourmet hamburgers, wings, and they make their own beer.
Ooh.
They have the best burger I've ever had in my life. On top of the best wings I've ever had in my entire life.
Sounds like
So I had a burger called the Sicky's Original. And it was 2 patties, the cheese, onion rings, an egg, and Frank's Red Hot Sauce.
Ooh, sounds good.
And that thing was amazing. And you can knock me for it. You could talk shit all you want. They had peanut butter and jelly wings. It sounds disgusting, but that shit was amazing. I'm not kidding you. It's a thing.
That sounds
Jelly
interesting.
Right? I'll try it.
I'll try it. But man, peanut
Right about anything.
It was so good. It was the best wing I've ever had in my life. Ever.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm just telling you.
peanut butter and jelly wings. I gotta try that now.
Right now we're like,
So
Maybe something that's fantastic. Who knows?
right? You never know.
that is true. That is true. So going into a little bit about your music, what do you guys use as far as like inspiration in your music? Like everybody's got different stuff. Are you using your own stuff that you guys go through every day? Do you do some of these bands do like Ice Nine Kills where it's a concept and they do songs about horror movies and shit like that?
So when it comes to this, like my inspiration, from a rhythmic standpoint, it just depends on who I'm listening to. If I'm in a jazz mood and I'm listening to a lot of Vinnie Colaiuta or David Weckl, that influence will come through. Or if I'm listening to like a lot of stuff like with Vinny Appice, or if I'm listening to anything like Neil Peart or something like that, it'll come through. Or if I'm listening to AC/DC and Phil Rudd, you're going to hear a lot of, or Metallica, whatever it is, you're going to hear it come through the song. But it depends on what the song calls for. If we are, playing something linear or something like that, and, I hear a guitar riff and I'm like, oh, snare roll here and then double bass, whatever, or quads here, it just depends. But what we try to do is we try to capture the essence of a moment. And what we try to do is give that, listener, because if we feel it, we hope you feel it, like that sense of like euphoria, or that sense of like, holy shit, it's coming back to this riff. It's going to crush again. From a lyrical standpoint, our singer, lyricist Ken, he's probably one of the best. I've worked with a lot of lyricists and a lot of singers, and he's probably the best with melody, lyrics. I mean, the guy. I mean, Joe will be riffing, and then all of a sudden, Ken's just singing words to a melody. I'm like, how the fuck are you doing that?
Anybody
so
told your lead singer that he kind of sounds like Jack Black?
No.
He does.
He does.
He does.
Yeah.
I was like, when I first started listening, I was like, is that fucking Jack Black?
I thought you
I was
were
like,
listening to Jack
Holy
Black
shit,
for a
that's
minute.
fucking badass.
Oh shit! I gotta tell him that. Yeah, we got Don Dokken, now Jack Black, Rob Halford, Bruce Dickinson, Werrell Dane from Nevermore.
Because Jack Black has this, and then I know a lot of people are like, oh, fuck him, blah, blah. The dude can sing his
Yeah,
ass
he
off.
Oh, he could sing. He's really good.
And
At
he's
it.
extremely dynamic. And he's a
Mhm.
big
Yeah.
metalhead. And he
Yep.
could do anything from, new school stuff, old school stuff. He's more of an old school guy. But he's got this very, very unique dynamic voice.
Yes, he
And
does.
I swear, when I heard your lead singer, I was like, is that fucking Jack Black?
God, I can't wait to tell him that.
Like, God damn, if it ain't, that is awfully motherfucking close. I was like, shit. All right.
I
dig
can't
it.
wait to tell him that. I want to be like Jack DeMojo said. You sound like Jack Black.
I was
He
like,
did
I
though.
dig it. I dig it. Because
I hear it. No, I hear it. If
I was
think
looking
about
at
it now,
we
I'm
were-
like, wow, yeah, I hear
we
it.
were
Yeah, that's
sitting there
cool,
listening.
though.
we were sitting there listening to your music earlier.
Mhm.
And I was looking at her. I was like, does that not sound like Jack Black to you? She's like, oh, fuck, it does. I was like, I'm telling you.
I really investigated it. I looked into it.
That was absolutely nuts. All right. So I'm going to throw you on the fucking spot.
All right.
Greatest drummer today.
Today, Eloy Casagrande.
Oh, shit. Okay. I was not expecting that fast. I did not expect that fast. At all.
He is by far the most dynamic, quickest, hard-hitting drummer you're gonna find. I mean, his influence with like the salsa and the with a lot of the Brazilian influence. I mean, those rhythms and what he's doing is, if you watch what he does with the ghost notes on his snare, he's insane. He's crazy. He's amazing.
Okay. Okay. I was not expecting that fast of an answer at all. At all. All right. Other than him, who are your top 3 inspirations as far as drummers are concerned?
Oh, okay. Lars Ulrich, Nick Menza, and Vinnie Paul.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I got one.
What?
I want to know if there was any other genre, what would you pick to play in?
Blues or jazz.
I figured you were going to say jazz there for a minute. So that's why I wanted to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm a huge jazz and blues guy.
I enjoy that as well. I like different things.
I mean, I do too. I mean, you hear the shit I play,
Yeah. I
but
do.
then I also write 80s synthwave as a solo project.
Okay.
I mean, I do. But you know what? I like 80s synthwave. All right, leave me alone. That's one of my guilty pleasures. At least I don't listen to fucking Katy Perry or something. Could be worse.
True. That
Could
is
be way
true.
worse.
I mean, she aight,
Or
but
something like fucking Garth Brooks. Ugh.
I'm not really his fan either.
Oh yeah, I forget you like fucking country.
I do like country because I like all music.
Garth Brooks has got that one song.
Yeah, the Thunder Rolls.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Although
And the drinking one. There's our drinking one.
there's a lot of drinking ones. It's country. All country's about is I
Then you
lost
should
my
like
dog.
it.
I lost my wife. I'm drinking beer.
You should
drink-
like it then.
I lost my truck. I lost my house.
Exactly.
My lawnmower is broken.
You drink too much. Fucking lost that
Fucking
shit.
depressing.
It's not all like
It's
that. I
depressing.
don't know what the fuck you're listening to, but it's not the same shit I listen to.
I like Johnny Cash.
I do too. I do like him.
I could do
Some
Johnny
Dolly
Cash.
Parton. I do like some of the old school ones.
I could no Johnny Cash is the only one I could do.
No,
the rest-
no. You know what? You should be more adventurous.
No.
I'm gonna start playing that shit.
Do it.
I will.
I have not nowhere had enough to drink on that one.
That's all right.
You just keep it up.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. All right. So if you could tour with any three bands that were not metal, it couldn't even be anywhere near the genre of metal, who would it be?
Not anywhere near the genre metal.
Yep. Not even hard rock. Like it's got to be completely out of the rock and roll stratosphere.
Ooh, that's tough.
Shaba.
Oh man, because the first one that comes to mind, but they have rock elements, would be Depeche Mode.
No, that's acceptable.
Yeah, that's
I-
a different
That's
kind. Yeah, that's a different.
Because
I get
I
it.
would say that's more. I wouldn't even put Depeche Mode in rock. Like it's
Okay.
more like electro.
Yeah,
Um,
emo-ish. Is that what they call it nowadays?
no,
What do they
emo's
call
still rock.
So rock. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because you have emo rock,
Changing.
not emo metal. I mean, oof, you put me on the spot on this one. Gosh. Now they're rock and roll too. You could consider that rock. BB King if he was alive.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I can't.
And can't say them. They're rock and roll.
There's a lot of rock in there.
It's
I like
hard.
a lot of the southern rock.
Hard. It's really fucking hard.
I'm just gonna throw out my blues guys: Muddy Waters, BB King, and oh my gosh, Howlin' Wolf.
There you go.
Okay. See, I would go like with my band. I would go with all hip hop.
Yeah.
I would. I would pick fucking
I'll be all reggae
Tech
style. on you.
Nine, Yellow Wolf,
Tech
and
Nine, for sure.
Three Mafia.
Did you say 3-6?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
I think-
If I was to pick somebody from hip hop, rap, I would probably say Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yes.
Okay, see, I love them too. I'm a big fucking Bone fan.
Yes.
So this is something I've been asking a few people, and sometimes it gets controversial. I love it. How do you feel about this whole like new age of like mixing the hip hop with the metal? Because I mean they've been doing it. Run DMC first did it back with Aerosmith way back in the 80s, but now it's starting to become a very, very big thing, and you're seeing it come up more and more and more. I see a lot of like hardcore metalheads trashing the fuck out of it. Me personally, I love the shit. Like it just adds a whole new layer. It's almost like it's a whole new metal genre of metal almost.
So Body Count rocks.
Yeah.
I mean, here's my thing. You're always gonna have haters. I love it. I love the idea. I love the creative process, right? And you know what? If you're putting it in there and it slams, bring it on.
Yeah. So that kind of goes into like people talking shit about Electric Callboy. I don't know if you've heard them, but they mix in a lot of like 80s almost EDM with metal. And then you got groups like they actually did a crossover song with the group Baby Metal. And I see a lot of people talk shit about Baby Metal.
I love Baby
I'm
Metal.
like,
I've seen them
I
live. They're
like
awesome.
Baby Metal. Like, I'm sorry. I fucking like it. I like weird fucking shit. Like,
Well, why does it matter? I mean, if it sounds good
because
and
you
people
have
enjoy it,
because you have a lot in the metal community. You've got ones that are open, but you also have a lot of them that are like metal elitists. That it's like, if it ain't like Slayer and Metallica, it sucks, you know.
well,
So
I mean,
anything new or anything different, you know, you've kind of got this 50-50 split of people that are like, this is absolutely amazing because you're bringing new elements to metal, you're bringing new fans to metal, and it's starting to become a little bit more widely accepted. Because think about how metal was
well, I know it
back
just
in
brings
the
people to music.
70s and 80s. It was just this very, very small group, and we were Satanists and
Oh,
devil
yeah.
worshippers and all the other
Yes,
bullshit that,
bad,
you know,
bad.
got said. And now it's becoming a whole different thing. But then you've got those ones that sit in the corner and act like a bunch of jackasses. And, you know, I always like to get other people's takes because I've had
Yeah.
people on this show that are like, fuck that shit. We like just straight up metal. And if you try to throw any other genre into metal, it fucking sucks and it doesn't belong here. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Well, it's like what Metallica did in the 90s, right? Everybody's like, oh, the first four Black Album, but the first four records. Man, dude, I love Load and Reload, and I love Saint Anger, and I will say it. I love that shit. It is awesome music. It hits hard. You could feel what they were at mentally. And you know what? They weren't afraid to try something else. So all I have to say is that the one thing is, sure, when I was younger, I'll admit it, I was closed off, right? I was a little bit like, no, you know, Slayer, but as soon as I started to grow musically more and I was listening to things and trying new things, I was like, you know what? I hear it. It's awesome. The composition is fantastic and the song is fucking great.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
See,
how
like for me, a big change was when Linkin Park came out.
Hybrid Theory.
Big pivotal.
And I was Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit. See, now I grew up with Limp Bizkit because I was living in Jacksonville when they were like a fucking local band.
Sweet.
And they're from Jacksonville. They're like the kings of fucking Duval County. And so hearing that, like, that changed everything. And then, of course, it hit for me again when Korn came out with that album, Path of Totality. And that shit was just like adding the EDM and all that blew my goddamn mind. I was like, holy shit, this is fucking amazing. And now you're starting to hear it more and more and more and more. But I like to get other people's take on that.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
No.
For sure.
Because you'd be surprised. There's a lot of bands that are not open to that shit at all.
Hey, and that's okay, though. You know, people like, in my opinion, people are going to like what they like. And that's it. Everybody's different.
It absolutely is. So what genre, and see, I know most of us feel metal is metal, but there's always like these people are like, oh, there's subgenre. What subgenre would you actually categorize your band as?
Thrash, power, heavy, melodic, you know. We get a lot of that. We get a lot of comparisons to Priest, Iron Maiden, and Nevermore. Little hints of Metallica and stuff in there. But then, like, we get hints of like Accept, or we get hints of Wasp, or we get hints of Tenacious D. You know, we get hints of a lot, and it's across a lot of genres. So, like, you know, to elaborate just a little bit, you know, what we try to do is we try to not repeat ourselves. We try to, you know, do things we haven't done yet. Like, if we're stuck in a rut on a song, it's like, let's shelve it for now. Let's try to think of something else, you know, shit like that.
All right. So because we only got a little bit left, what are some, let me think of how I want to put this. What would you tell somebody if they wanted to go out and start a band? What advice would you give them before going out and doing this whole entire musical journey?
The best advice I could give somebody is be open-minded. A band is not a dictatorship; it's a democracy. And go for it, man. You know, to be inspirational here, you know, just go for it. Love it. You gotta love it. If you don't, and you're doing it for, sure, some guys, you know, they do it. Oh, I'm gonna get some chicks, man. You know, or I want the fame and the fortune. Now, fuck all that, man. I go out there to rock. I go out there to have a good time, and I go out there to make sure that everybody else has a good time. That's what I do.
All right. So where can everybody find you guys on social media? Where can they get your music?
Oh, okay. So we are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You could find us on all streaming platforms, right? You know, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Apple Music. You know, you can find us on all the major streamers. And if you want, you know, shoot us a message. We're building a website currently, you know, an online store. We have physical copies. We have our shirts. I can show you the back too. The back's pretty cool. Here, check it out.
I like how the front, it looks like it's biting. Arr.
Oh, that's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah. So we have, you know, we have merch and stuff. You know, want to get a hold of us? You want to rock with us? We're your guys.
All right, excellent. So on that, people, we are out of here. Who do we have next Friday? I done fucking forgot. God damn it.
We don't tell them information.
Well, we do sometimes.
Well, not today.
Oh shit. Yeah, thank you. You're perfect. So next Friday is American Overdose. So American Overdose will be coming on with us next Friday. We love you guys. Please check out all these bands. Go to their stuff.
Yes.
Help them, promote them, like their page, share the shit out of it.
Yes.
Until then, we love you guys. We'll see you next Friday.
Thanks, guys.